Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is a bit of a different video because I have a very special guest, Shane Purcell, aka the Golden Cloud. So you may have seen some of his videos if you're into gaming and stuff like that on YouTube. So I kind of dragged him along to do a video on male skincare because obviously I don't use male skincare products. So we're having a cup of tea, having a look at the difference between his beauty products. Show them some of your beauty products.
Bulldog would be my main.
So that's his main moisturiser, which
that's for the day anyway.
That's for day, and
that's
this
my
is
anti-aging.
That's his anti-aging for the evening time, would that be?
No, you can use it during the day as well. I use it mostly at night.
Yeah.
Because this has the protective in it, so I use that during the day.
That has the broad spectrum SPF. But I did notice when you had a look at it, when I was looking at it with you, it has a broad spectrum SPF of 15.
Yeah, it's not really high,
which is quite low. I don't know, 15 would be very, very low. 15 would be something I'd wear indoors, like if I was just around the house. So I did also note that the two of them had essential oils, which is fine if you know you're not irritated by essential oils, but there has been some research done on this, and after a while you can actually become intolerant of the essential oils you've been using all along. So that was just something I first off the bat noted.
And then the other thing I use maybe once a week, I don't use it that much because you're not supposed to use them that much, is this guy, the Black Mask. Everybody knows that. It was famous, it was all over the place, it was crazy.
It was everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
You got me that actually.
I got this, no joke, this is $150 in deals. I don't think they're doing this brand anymore because we only noticed the other day we couldn't find it.
Yeah, it was a similar brand, but it wasn't boxed
if you
or
can
anything
find
like
this
that.
The Shields one, that is the best one by far.
Yeah, that really works well on your skin as well, I think.
And just made it all look like my pores were less and that there was not as much impurities and that kind of thing on it. Whereas the other ones, I put them on, you feel soft and great, but that was really it.
Yeah, this was really, I noticed when he came in, he said, "Did you notice anything with my skin?" And I went, "Oh, it's brighter, what have you done?" And I thought he had actually started using proper skincare products like I'd asked him to do. But he said, "No, I've used the mask that we bought." And I was like, "Oh, geez, it's okay." So it really did. I did notice with that, it made a difference. So basically, you're just using a moisturiser at the moment.
Yeah, mainly because I don't really, I tried the A13 you gave me.
A313.
Or A313, sorry. And it was great. It made my skin feel soft. But that was really, I didn't really notice anything else. But then I don't have a lot of actual wrinkles. I have a lot of smile lines.
You're 30, so it's a bit...
No, but even people my
you're not
age,
like your
30.
Mother, drying up rapidly.
No, but even people like my age of 30, they have wrinkles, some wrinkles here and there, or bad skin or anything. Whereas I don't really, so all I really do is moisturise because I don't want to use a scrub.
No,
I
wouldn't.
Scrub will just ruin it.
I'd absolutely would not advise anybody to use any kind of scrub. And I know people have said, oh, the jojoba beads scrubs and stuff like that. I even stopped using the Dermalogica, the Daily Micro Exfoliant, which is a very fine, it's a rice, and it's a very fine scrub. It doesn't actually have, it's not supposed to have any beads in it. It's supposed to be dissolved into a foam by the time you use it. And I just stopped using it because I found it very drying as well. So what I did last night was what I always use, which is my vampire facial, is a chemical exfoliant. So this is the Ordinary, which is I hope you can see that there, it's the AHA BHA peel. It's the one that comes in that red blood coloured that you've seen me put on me before, which I actually think is something you need because I don't think you've ever exfoliated properly. And this is a proper exfoliation. You can see my red blood fingerprints all over it. So that's kind of something I'm putting on the table here for you. And suggestion, because I think what we have to know is that I know Shane has a very similar skin type to me, and it's quite tough skin, which is good because it's a thicker skin, which is really great when it comes to aging and stuff. But it also needs really kind of kick-ass products. So, well, the Bulldog, he's doing really well with the Bulldog, and I'm so delighted that my son is using skincare, so proud of him, because not a lot of Irish men do. They go, oh yeah, whatever, and slap everything on. I am trying to get him now at 30 to up his game a little bit. So
the other thing as well, there's loads of other Bulldogs. They do all different types of skins, all different types, they have different mixtures of the same thing. So if you don't like certain ingredients or certain things aren't agreed to, there's others as well. But I do know one of my exes used to use the oil control one. Now he used the scrub as well, which I wouldn't use the scrub, but it's just a normal oil control one, which is just cream
It
you
was
put
a bit
on.
oily, all right.
But that worked great. That's because I got the anti-aging first, and then it was really good. So we both used that.
He got that because everybody said he was my husband.
Yeah. But then, but then no, he got the oil control because he's oilier skin, and that worked great. It worked really well for him. So like, it's not just the stuff I'm using. There's other stuff that people are saying as well that are actually quite good. The anti-aging moisturiser is definitely really good because when I first bought this, it was in Tesco's maybe 2 years ago, and it was €6. It's now €14. So
yeah, they've gone
very
up a lot
expensive.
in
The rest
price.
hasn't,
Yeah.
but this
Yeah.
one in particular has. The rest are all still €6 to €8.
Yeah.
But this one, for some reason, has gone up to 14 quid now. So obviously it's working for them, and a lot of people are buying it. I'd say.
I think as well, it's kind of got a thing now where men are using more skincare, so they're starting to whack up the price like they do with us ladies, and they really increase the price. I would be concerned. I would like to know what are the essential oils in this, and I don't know if I can read them with my glasses. Can you read them with your youthful eyes?
Let me see.
We have
Doesn't say any essential oils on this one. No, there's definitely no essential oils in this one.
ethanol palmitate. I can see that there's kind of a lot of stuff that I don't know. I don't know whether it needs to be in there. It says there's essential oils in here. I'm struggling to find an essential oil that I can recognise. Can you see anything on there that you recognise?
No, now see, this one doesn't say essentials on it. This just has the little leaf on it that has natural ingredients on it, as opposed to essential oils.
And I like the fact it's not tested on animals as well. It does have the little
Yeah.
bunny up here, so it's not tested on animals.
Well, in
so
fairness, it
that's-
is called Bulldog, so I'd hope they put not tested on animals.
It's tested on bulldogs only,
Yeah.
you know. I'm just looking to see what's the fragrance like on it, because I've just taken this kind of amount out and just to see what's the fragrance like on it.
It's very light.
It's very. Do you know? You guys get better. Like they get a very heavy cream mix, which is good. Yes, and I understand. You know. For
Harsh skin and everything.
yeah. Well, I mean, in fairness, what I've been doing is there's a.
It's only a little bit, yeah.
I can smell it's the essential oils. It smells like a lemon and a bergamot in there, which
Well, I'd
would make
imagine
sense.
by maybe the colours they've chosen on it, it's probably a lemon and an orange. Or
yeah,
something.
that would
Yeah.
equate to a bergamot of some sort. There's
Yeah.
lemon. Yeah, there's a bergamot in there, which is actually good for your skin. It's very good, and it's good for skin brightening as well.
It says there's 9
Oh.
essential oils in it.
There's 9 essential oils in it. I would like to see there, by comparison to what I'm using, is I would like to see some ceramides in there, and I would like to see maybe some niacinamide and some active ingredients in them. The essential oils are fantastic for, like, you know, a little bit of tightening, a little bit of brightening. They do obviously make a great scent as well in it, but I'd like to see some. I think what I'm looking at in your care routine is there's a lack of exfoliation, which you really do need, because we all know that the stratum corneus of the top layer of the skin is a dead layer, and to actually get penetration properly, you have to consistently remove that dead skin. He's not even listening to me on this video.
I am
He doesn't listen to me when I'm not on this video, and he's now listening to me now. But it is something that I would say is missing here, is there is a little bit of exfoliant missing, exfoliation.
I just haven't found a good one for men in particular, because they're either, with the men's one, I think some of the companies just seem to be thinking it's men's skin, it's rougher skin, it can handle
They can
more.
scrub the shit
And
out of it, yeah.
and they make a big scrub, and they don't
Yeah.
want a big scrub. But then at the same time, they don't make.
Yeah, but a brand like The Ordinary is not, like you can see by The Ordinary's packaging as well, they've kept it very simple. They're not for male or female, they're just for skin.
But I would imagine though.
Because the genetics of our skin is similar. What happens really with men and women, the unreal difference, is the hormone regulations in the skin. Testosterone regulates predominantly in men when they're younger, estrogen, progesterone in women, and those flip around when you get to my age and you're going through menopause. I nearly have as much testosterone as you now. stage. So the hormones go out of whack. They go back. That's why we have male pattern baldness, because the rise in estrogen, the drop in testosterone, actually, well, it's not even a rise in estrogen. It can just be a drop in testosterone. Attacks the estrogen attacks the follicles in the hair and causes the root to follow, because your hair is grown obviously predominantly from the testosterone hormone. So yeah, it's.
But I'd imagine even though the skin's the same, there would be have some sort of difference that if you're using The Ordinary, whatever this guy, that there's still something lacking that would be for men if it was designed more for women.
There's no real okay, hormones play a different part, and hormonal phases in your life play different parts in your skin. So teenage boys are notoriously much more spotty than teenage girls, but then teenage girls seem to have that earlier than boys do, and then obviously with pregnancy you can have pregnancy related acne, and hormonal, like for your menopause you can have acne as well, it's menopausal acne. So it really isn't, skin is skin. Like when we study the physiology of the skin, we don't study male skin and female skin. Skin is skin. There's just slightly different effects, and they come from the hormonal impacts. So really what you're looking at is your skin is pretty similar. My squeaky chair, I do apologise. It's not me, it's the chair. Really what you're talking about is that skin is skin. I could use this Bulldog stuff tomorrow. And it could be fine, but most of my products I prefer no perfume. Just because I'm on, as everybody knows, I'm on the A313 and the different. So I've been taking A313 and different, and because I like the kind of the emollient qualities of this, the moisturising qualities of this. This is a gel, and it just goes in, it's quite flat, dry, that's it. I like the moisturising of the skin. So because I'm on those already, the Retin-A is, it does exfoliate. What it does is it accelerates, as we've been through in other videos, it accelerates cell turnover. So you end up with a lot of dry skin that falls off. Eventually it does normalise out. So for me, I want something that doesn't aggravate that too much, which is why that Finish cream, do you remember when we were in Vilnius? Yeah. I jumped up, I was like, I was like, I was covered in red all year. It was like Satan had peed on my neck. It was awful. It was just like flames from hell. So I would like to see a lot more in it.
So there probably is exfoliant versions of Bulldog, because it's been a while now since I actually looked at what they have.
At the product range, yeah.
Because I've just been using them. But I just thought for men, I think they just tend to go mad harsh with scrubs, and I'm kind of going, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's just ripping your skin apart, basically.
No, I think if I was you, I would maybe start out with a glycolic acid, or an AHA BHA peel, similar to the Ordinary. I know that is one of the more desirable products in the Ordinary range, and I know it does. It's probably one of the more expensive ones too, and I think it's around 15-16 euro. But like it's droppers, like you maybe 3-4 droppers on your face, and it's absolutely fine. I did it last night, so that's why my face is lovely and shiny. I've also because all I wore was my brows. I put a bit of mascara on, a bit of lipstick. So this is my skin. There's no foundation on. And I did find that really sloughs off. That like if you put this on your skin, I heard this rule of thumb. If you put this on your skin and you can't feel it tingling, then you got too much dead skin on your face. Your stratum corneum is too thick. So I found with my skin last night here, I had to actually leave it on longer here and wash it off and put it on again here to really get the cell, to get and then it did start tingling, so it was working. And then I did notice that my different went on and went in really quick last night, and I moisturised like a mofo last night. I just laughed because that's his daily routine, and this is mine. This includes hands, in fairness, and it includes creams that, like, if I'm having a little bit of a harsh day on my skin or whatever, and of course my Elizabeth Arden, the usual stuff. But these are usually what I use in conjunction. I use these in conjunction with my CeraVe cream, or my Ordinary cream is usually what I do during the day. But that's my day care stuff. It doesn't actually include my SPF, which I've left upstairs. So sorry about that. we'll have a little holiday later on upstairs. We'll go explore upstairs while we're on lockdown. And by contrast as well, you'll laugh when you see this, but this does include my night care skin routine. But this is, makeup removers and all sorts of face masks and
I have
stuff
to
like
say,
that
actually,
as well.
passes the butter mitt, the foot ones you have, yeah.
These ones
Yeah.
are from Deals. They're brilliant. Yeah.
These guys are from Deals. Now, they're all really good, but I would say there's a white packet of a foot pack, which is coconut, and it's amazing. It's really, really good.
Yeah, the coconut's really good. I use it.
Yeah, I put them on. It says 20 minutes, but I usually put it on for about half hour, and I use it like once a week.
I sleep in them.
Yeah, but they're amazing. Like
I sleep in them.
and it gets rid of like dead skin really quick and everything. Like
Yeah, it's
even
really
fucking
nice.
barmen's feet and stuff like that. They might have really bad calluses.
Yeah,
and
because
stuff.
you had
The
retail
more you
feet.
use it,
Yeah. So it's good for anybody, for those poor frontline workers at the moment. If you think to pick up a few of these and send them to them.
And
this
150 is nothing like.
No, it's nothing. This is the honey and almond. I love this. The smell of this is absolutely
They're all
fantastic
absolutely
as well.
lovely and they're all really nice, but I found the coconut was the best for actually like 10, 20 minutes after you're finding your dead skin's coming off already. And
Yeah,
fine.
that's why I say to people be very careful, because I know a lot of people out there said, oh, yeah, I use coconut oil on my skin, and I kind of go, eh.
I wouldn't use full blown coconut
No,
oil.
it's too. I'll tell you why. It's cosmogenic, and it will just sit on your skin. It will clog pores. Even if you're not prone to acne, which I'm not, I still wouldn't use it, because I know after a while what happened is I'd get little bumps under the skin here, where it would be starting to clog up, because I have a T-zone. Obviously, I have an oily combo skin. And I just find it's a lot of people are saying, oh, I use that, and I use essential oils, and I'm going, you need a little bit more than that. And that's why I look at these, and while they're great, and I'm delighted you're using something, I would like to kind of be working with you over the next while to bump up that skincare and get you not a scrub, but an exfoliating, a chemical, a chemical exfoliant, something like the Ordinaries.
Just something I'm not rubbing my face and scraping. And,
No, you don't. And I did try and get him into beard oils and stuff, but
No, I've no
he
interest
told
in
me
that.
no.
No, I'm just not interested in that. And plus, like I shave and then I don't let it grow very long. Then I'm kind of going, there's no point.
Do you find shave? So what do you use shaving then? Do you just use
I
shaving
literally,
cream?
I dry shave, but I use an electric razor.
Oh.
I don't shave with actual razors because they're really, really bad for you.
Yeah.
So I just literally get the electric one and just shave whatever way I want.
He
to.
likes that kind of stubbly look anyway.
I don't mind,
so,
like I
like
I
that.
never go barefaced either. I'll go barefaced once every like 6 months or something to kind of just let skin breathe or whatever. But
He's a barefaced cheek with his mother most days anyway. But so
no, I just don't use the razors because they, number one, you're cutting yourself all the time whenever you're using them. But I just feel you're pulling your face constantly, and especially like with the electric razor, you can cut any way you want. You can cut upwards, you can cut down. It doesn't matter because your hair is still there. You're not changing the direction and how it grows.
you're just cutting,
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that either, and you can still be clean. And so I just prefer that.
Interesting fact. Who taught you how to shave?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I taught him how to shave so that he wouldn't overgrow his beard too quickly. So I taught him how to shave. Yeah. Strange
The only thing I will say actually is the thing you absolutely love that does work for
The
you.
A313 works for me. Yeah, but I'm far more wrinkled than you.
Yeah,
love,
but
you
no,
know.
the A313, I could feel it on my face and a little bit like tingly, but it just didn't do anything. Like it made my skin feel soft, but it would be the same as if I put any other cream on me.
Yeah, but you gave up on it very quickly as well.
I gave it a month because it kind of went, right, we'll try it and see, but like I didn't see any change really.
It's a good time because I'm looking now, and because you have those same hooded eyes that I had, that will eventually look like this. Sorry, child. I'm really sorry. I gave you that genetic. But I am looking at that, and what I am thinking with you is that I think a good exfoliate is needed. Foliation is needed, a chemical exfoliant, and that's missing from your skincare. And I do think there is a retinoid missing, or retinol. I've started his sister on a retinol. So I got her just the over-the-counter. This is the one I got her, which was the Olay Retinol 24. So that's something maybe you can have a look at using, because that's quite I found that a really good retinol for over-the-counter. But unfortunately, with all the over-the-counter retinols, as I discussed before, you'll never know what's in them. Or at least I know with my Differin, it's 0.1%. So which I really need to get them to bump up at the moment, because I like to push my skin a little bit and push it a little bit, and I really need to push it. I think it's settling in very nicely on me. It's creaky chair again. So maybe we'll try the retinol on you this evening.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even try the peel. Should we try the peel on you now?
I can try now, but I'll try later on.
Go on. You know I want to get my hands on your skin.
You can try it later on and give an update.
And we can give an update next time. Maybe if he does actually what his mammy tells him, maybe it'll maybe he will be improved somewhat. So there's just two things I see straight off that are like, if the moisturiser is working for you, that's brilliant, and you don't have lines and stuff like that. You're 30 for God's sake.
And I'm not really spotty or anything either. Like the odd time I do, if I start eating badly or if I'm really really stressed, I'll get something. But I only get one, maybe two little things, and that's really it.
You've the same as me. It's the nose is where I'd have the slightly enlarged pores. So that would be and your sister's the same, although she does get on her cheeks a little bit as well. So we have similar. She's got a different skin type to us. I think we have a tougher skin than she has. She's far more sensitive.
Very sensitive.
She's very sensitive anyway. Personality and skin. So we'd like to try and find out a little bit more as to what these 9 essential oils are in the Bulldog. So I'll have to do a bit of research on that because I didn't realise there was 9 of them. They're not something I would use. I have a rose hip oil that I do use, which is here. It's mixed into a carrier oil as well, so rose hip oil, and I do use that. But as you can see from it, I use very little of it. I usually mix it with a cream or a gel of some sort, as in a serum, and pop it on that way and let it sink in a bit more rather than lying on top of the skin. But I don't overuse essential oils because I think there's something that can be highly irritable, if not in the short term, absolutely in the long term. So just be careful with them, and I would prefer to see a moisturiser with no perfume, because there is a very strong perfume of a bergamot and a lemon off that.
In this one,
Yeah. Which,
in the anti-aging, it's not strong, it's very, very slight, so I prefer that one.
Yeah, for that.
Because I don't mind a little bit of fragrance, I just don't want a whole lot and a massive amount, because I'm like, it's on my face most of the day.
I don't see why. You're going to spritz aftershave or cologne or perfume or eau de toilette or whatever, or deodorant. I do excuse my roots. I'm looking like a witch here. I am a witch, yeah. I've stripped colour from my hair to re-dye my hair tonight. It's going to be my hairdresser tonight.
Yeah.
As always, yeah. So he's going to colour my hair. So what we're going to do is a bit of an experiment for you gentlemen. So I'm going to get you to go closer to the camera, my beautiful son.
Okay.
And you can have a look at his skin and turn sideways.
More on my nose.
More your nose. It's like you've got my nose as well.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing to have. So you can have a good look at his skin. We will take some before pictures. And then I'm just going to work with him maybe over the next week or two to kind of try and get him to alter what he's doing, exfoliate, and maybe get into a retinol as well. So if we can get him to do that, then we can have a look at his skin in about 2 to 3 weeks maybe, and see how he's going at that stage, because he's getting ready for his debut again on your debut on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's coming up with a new channel shortly on YouTube. So
well, I don't know if I'm going to new channel or if I'm going to keep it as Golden Cloud. I don't know yet. But either way, I'll put a video on the Golden Cloud if there's a new channel, or there's not, to let people know that. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd cover more everyday gay man topics and stuff, because there's a lot of channels out there that do that, but they're very, very over the top and very gay, which is great. But I'm kind of going to be nice to have kind of a different, like, I don't know, a different view or a different point of view in the topics and what's going on and how it goes on and stuff like that. So, because I follow loads of people, like loads of gay YouTubers and stuff, and I love them all. But I always find most of them are all kind of the same type of gay, and they think the same on the same topics that I don't necessarily think, or that, So I kind of want to maybe branch into that, just to have something a bit different out there and a bit more variety on it as well, because variety of every sort helps an awful lot, I think, anyway.
I don't think we can have enough of them, because
no, we can't, no, but it'd be nice to have other views on it as well.
There's a load of, hell of a lot of women, dermatologists and estheticians and everything, and doctors on YouTube talking about skincare. And there's plenty of room for everybody, because all our opinions are so different. And that is no exception in the gay community.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The opinions are all different, and if anybody thinks there's one stereotypical type of gay, well, they're in for a big shock, because there isn't. They're just like us. In fact, they are us. So it's just great to have. So I'm looking forward to that. I might make a cameo there.
We'll see.
Sponge some of your followers. We'll see. You'll do as you're told. So listen, this is just a little experiment. This is for the guys out there. We're going to go through this. We're going to see what we can do with those enlarged pores as well on your nose. On your nose.
Yeah, that's what I want to get rid of most. They're not even that bad, but they're just what you can notice most out of everything.
Yeah, well, I've some treatments that are homemade treatments and stuff that we'll probably go into the next time as well, because I do want to bring in some, skincare for the males amongst us, whether they be gay or straight or transgender or whatever. I don't care. Everybody deserves a whack at beauty and a whack at looking good for as long as they can. So that's our video for tonight. Ours. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to see more of Shane, please do let me know. I'll drag him on here on a regular basis. I do believe my daughter will be on here with me soon if I can persuade her. Yeah, look at that one. Yeah.
It'll take a while.
She's not like us. So listen, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please, please, please. You've been doing a fantastic job so far. But I just want lots more love. Love me. Give me attention. Like, share, subscribe. Threaten them. Tell them.
Subscribe.
Or else.
Or else.
Or else my vein will go on my forehead, and you know what that vein means. So thanks everyone. Have a great week. Stay safe and healthy.
Bye.
Cheers. Be beautiful. Bye. Be connected.